Hello, I am the real John Kennedy Junior, sharing the truth of my life. And I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican. I am a people person for the people, fighting for the people so they know the truth. I would like to share a story about how our government, and this is a personal eyewitness story from when I was 13 years old, right around there. My father was president of the United States, assassinated. My mother remarried Aristotle Onassis, one of the richest men in the world. He owned a seaplane. He owned an airport. Me, Jackie Kennedy, were at that airport. And my stepbrother, Alexander Onassis, and the mechanic were taking a load to the island. And I asked if I could go along. First he said no, then he said yes. I was so happy to go for a plane ride that day with my new brother, my older brother. I went into the terminal, the little terminal there, to tell my mother I was going to go for a plane ride. And when I told her, I went back to go get on the airplane. The airplane was already going down the runway. I was like, they're leaving without me. I'm going for a plane ride. There was a little door on the back of the plane, and I opened the door and I crawled in. And when I crawled through the door, my brother, the pilot, had a gun to his head from the mechanic, and the mechanic was talking all Greek and everything else. But we took off and we got in midair. I was still in the back. I can describe the gun that my brother had to his head. To this day, it doesn't leave my memory. My brother was shot in the head. This was my brother here, Alexander Onassis. Here, my father was a very powerful man. If you can see right here, that's my father being protected. This was his son, my new brother here. We crashed the plane on the runway. When the plane was coming to the ground, I was clawing at the seats, getting ready to crash. We hit the ground. The gunman was in the front with my brother. I saw the gun on the floor. I grabbed my brother in my arms. He had a hole in his head. He was dead. I couldn't get out of the wreckage. Some people came and pried the wreckage so I could get out. I went to the hospital because I had broke my arm. Aristotle was there. People, they just said he died in the wreckage, not died of a gunshot wound to the head. And the explanation I got was, you don't let him know. I can't explain it. But that's how they cover things up, people. And I wanted to share that story. It's a true story. I was 13 years old and watched my brother executed while we were in flight. True story. God bless America. I just wanted to get that out. God bless America, people. Thank you for all your loves and your prayers. I appreciate it with all my heart. It makes me keep going, and I think that's the only thing that makes me keep going is all the prayers and the loves and the thank yous. And God bless America. Once again, I'm not for government. I'm not for Republicans. I'm not for Democrats. It's the same murder crime ring, people. God bless America.